Hello everyone, this is Bridget with Horse Auctions USA, and it has been a while since we did one of these for Missouri Horse Auction, so I thought I would pop on here and give us a walkthrough because we got lots and lots of new folks on the page. Welcome. Super excited about Friday night sale. We have got a big run of horses for Friday night in Springfield and a lot of quality and a lot of variety. So something real surely for everyone. We've got them in all colors, shapes, and sizes, from babies and prospects right on up to finished horses in a variety of disciplines. So with that being said, the whole point of this video is to go over online bidding and how all that works. For those of you who have done online bidding before and you know it like the back of your hand, there probably won't be a whole lot of new information in here for you. But for my folks who are new to online bidding, this is going to walk you through how it all works and all of that good stuff. So first things first, all the important details. What are we talking about? Well, that's Missouri Horse Auction. That is happening at the Springfield Livestock Marketing Center in Springfield, Missouri on Friday. Okay, that is October the 25th. Schedule of events from 4 to 5 o'clock. We will sell new tack only new tack, no used. From 5 to 6, we will sell saddles. We do accept used saddles. And then 6 o'clock sharp, we start the horses. There are 172 head of early consignment horses. Those are the horses that you've seen advertised on Facebook. Okay, so 172 head of those. That does include 12 crossbred yearlings. I'm going to try to scroll down to their picture real quick. I've got quite a few horses on over them, but just so you can see a whole set of those. And then we do have a few other sets of colts selling right after the consignment horses. So if you are looking for young stock, we've got them, and we've got a lot of them coming. So definitely want to pay attention, and I'm sure you will find something that strikes your fancy. So online bidding, let's talk about how to do it, where we go, all of that good stuff. As always, we will be live on Facebook on Friday night, but remember, you can only watch on Facebook. You can't bid there. If you want to bid, you're going to have to do that through Horse Auctions USA. Two different options. You can use the Horse Auctions USA app, or you can use your browser. If you're planning on participating in online bidding from your smartphone, your iPad, your tablet, any mobile device, I'm going to encourage you to check out the Horse Auctions USA app. It is free to download, and it is super easy to use. You don't have to be at all tech savvy to operate it, and overwhelmingly my users who have it like it. So let's talk about how to get that app and all that good stuff. You can go to your App Store, your Google Play Store, and in the search bar you can type in Horse Auctions. There is an S at the end of Auctions USA. This is what our logo looks like. It's going to pop up, and you just go ahead and click Get or Install, and you're good to go. Again, it is free to download. Alternatively, you can, on the device that you want to load the app on, navigate to horseauctionsusa.com. That is our main website. And you'll see in the upper right-hand corner a little spot that says Our App. And if you click on that, it's going to bring up this screen and give you direct downloads for the appropriate device. So if you've got an Apple product, obviously here at the App Store, and if you've got an Android, here on Google Play. So that's the app. For those of you who prefer to use your browser, you can use any browser your little heart desires. This will work in virtually all of them: Safari, Firefox, Edge, whatever you're most comfortable with. However, if you are comfortable and have Google Chrome, I do recommend using that one, as it does tend to be the most up-to-date browser. You folks are going to open your address bar and you're going to type bid, B-I-D, like you're placing a bid, Horse Auctions, S at the end of Auctions, USA.com. Whether you're on the website or the app, the rest of this is pretty much going to be the same. When you first open the app or you first navigate to our homepage, as the name implies, Horse Auctions USA, we're all over the place. You're going to see basically an index of all the upcoming sales. We're talking about Missouri Horse Auction on October the 25th. And that's going to be the very first auction that pops up because these are shown to you in chronological order. So you're going to click View Auction under there. And if you're on the app, the only difference here, guys, is that it's going to show vertically, so it's formatted to fit your mobile device. So again, you're going to click View Auction beneath Missouri Horse Auction. What that is going to do is populate this little index here, right? An index of the horses that are available. Okay, and will be available. If they have a video, it's going to tell you that they have a video, like right here, this horse has a video. And if you want to know more about a horse, all you have to do is click on their listing. That's going to bring up all of their information that we have. Again, if it says video, that means they've got one. The video will always be the second thumbnail. So here's the first thumbnail. That's the picture we're looking at. If I click on the second thumbnail, it's going to bring up their video, and that's going to play for you right there. Okay. Like I said, just click on them. It'll tell you all about them. It'll show you additional pictures if they have them, all that good stuff. You can also use the search icon. We do have a little search glass, so if you're looking for something very specific, you can type in something like that. So for example, if I want something that is buckskin, I can type in buckskin, and if the word buckskin is in the listing, it is going to pull that up, okay? So that's a little bit about how to use the search option. I know not everyone is aware of that. Lot 0 here, check that out. That is sale information, and it's also there for practice bidding, which is what we're going to do here in just a minute. If you click on that lot, you're going to find all the basics about the sale right here. It's a really handy little reference, and it has all the need-to-know stuff in a nice, concise location. You'll notice under every listing it says register to bid. So in order to register for online bidding, you can click that. Doesn't matter which horse. Doesn't matter if you click here, if you click under lot number 104, it makes no difference whatsoever. As long as you're in Missouri Horse Auction, you pick whatever lot your heart desires. Click on that, and it's going to bring up this little pop-up screen. If you're brand spanking new to Horse Auctions USA, don't put your email and your password here. That's for our returning users. If you're brand spanking new, you're going to go down here to no account, sign up here. I'm going to pause real quick. If you guys hear some commotion in the background, my dog has decided that she is not the center of attention at the moment, so she is currently taking her frustration out on a toy. So if you hear growling, that's what that is. So again, brand spanking new, go to no account, sign up here. You're going to put your name, your email, make a password that you can hopefully remember, and click continue. The next screen, you're going to need to put in your address, your phone number, and a credit or a debit card. And I want to talk to you about that for just a second. I hate that we have to get a credit or a debit card from you guys. It's not my first choice, but it is unfortunately the time we live in. So when you register to bid, you're going to have to put your card in. And when you do that, Horse Auctions USA is going to place a $500 pre-authorization on that card. It is not a charge. It is a pre-authorization, just like when you rent a car. At the conclusion of the auction, it will fall off on my end immediately. When it reflects on your end is entirely dependent on your bank. For most of those, it'll be the next business day, so Monday. Some banks take a couple days longer than that, and again, I have no control over that. That's up to your bank. However, again, it's not a charge. If you have mobile banking, you'll probably get a notice that looks like a charge. So if you get in there and you click on it, you'll see it's just pending. Okay, it's going to fall off like it was never there. If you are the winning bidder, the office at Missouri Horse Auction, it'll be Lauren. She'll be reaching out to you to see what kind of payment method you want to use for final payment. You can pay cash or check at pickup, or if you choose to use a card, she'll need to get your card information from you. Your card information you put in here to register is secure. Nobody can access it. Okay, it's just to keep the scammers out, make sure that all of our registered bidders are real live humans and over the age of 18 with a valid payment method. Okay, so you'll put your card in, good to go. My returning users, you guys, when you click register to bid, you're the ones that are going to put your email and your password in here. If you forgot your password, and it happens to all of us, don't panic. There is a handy dandy forgot your password reset button there. If you click on that, give it about 10 minutes and you should get a reset to your email. Now, should you do that and you wait your allotted 10 minutes and the reset never does appear in your inbox, please don't panic. You can shoot me a text with your email and let me know that you need your password reset, and I'll take care of that for you. My number's all over the place, but I'll give it to you here as well. That's 336-904-8903. So should you forget your password, we got you covered. I'm going to go ahead and get into my bidder account so we can look at what online bidding is going to look like once you are registered. Okay, so now I'm signed in. I know I'm signed in because my name is up here, so it's a good habit to get into. Just make sure you see your name up there. And also, all of my little register to bid prompts have changed. Now they're asking me if I want to place a bid. This tells me two things. One, I'm signed in, and two, I am currently viewing an auction that I have actually registered to bid at, so I'm good to go. When we go live Friday night, again, it will be right at the stroke of 6 o'clock. You'll want to click on the lot that we're actively selling, and you'll click on View Live, okay? We're not live now, so this is going to pop up, but when we're live, you'll click View Live, and this big square here is going to then become your video. You'll have real-time audio and video. You'll hear us just like you hear me now, reading to you about the horses, and then we will start. The auctioneer will do his part, and we'll start selling them. You'll be able again to watch in real time. For those of you who have a hard time following along with an auctioneer, please don't panic. You're not alone. It's very common. What you need to worry about once the auctioneer starts is the dollar amount that he is asking for, okay? And our job is to keep up with that. So that's what's going to be shown to you here on the bid button. So let's assume for a moment that we're live. I'm watching. I like this horse. I want to bid this $1,000 that they're asking for. I'm going to click, and then I'm going to click a second time. See how it says confirm bid? That's because I have not bid yet. Okay, you need to click twice because what we don't want is an accidental bidding. Nothing good has ever come from that. We want to avoid it. So once to bid, twice to confirm. Now there is no question that I have in fact placed the bid and I am the high bidder. It's green, it says I'm the high bidder, and I have little stars telling me that, okay? So for those of you who are planning on participating live, make sure you click confirm. If you don't confirm, the bid won't ever actually get placed. Another thing, we've got a lot of horses, okay? A lot of horses, and we start in the evening. So because we don't want to order breakfast at the sale barn, we're going to go through these fairly rapidly, okay? All of that is to say, if you're watching live, time is not your friend on a live auction, okay? So kind of do your homework ahead of time. Look at these horses. Have a pretty good idea because the bidding's going to be fairly rapid, okay? And I would hate for you to miss out on the horse you wanted because you didn't click to bid in time. Make sure you're watching from an area of good service because while the service is very good at the sale barn itself, I have no control over the service that you're in. So if you're in an area with a lag or doggy service, that could very well cost you a live bid. We have a solution for that. We'll go over that one now. You'll notice that you can currently place bids. And why is that? Well, that's because you can also place early absentee bids, much like eBay, for those of you who ever used eBay. That allows the computer to bid on your behalf and solves a number of problems. Number one, some of you simply aren't going to be able to watch live Friday night for whatever reason. A commitment, kids got a game, you've got to work, whatever it is. So obviously you won't be able to watch live. The less thought of reason is what I touched on just a minute ago. If you live in an area with poor service, there's a very good chance that your bid will not get in time. And then, of course, you lose the bid on the horse that you were hoping to bring home. Something that works very well for a lot of my folks is to use this absentee bidding option in that situation. If you use the absentee bidding and you place it ahead of time, there is nothing preventing you from jumping in live at any time, right? So I have some people who do live in kind of sketchy service and they might place their absentee bid ahead. They'll still be watching live, and if that horse gets up around that max bid that they've placed and they're thinking, oh goodness, I'm going to get knocked out here, you can always increase it. You can always place another live bid, etc. Okay, so just a few options. You'll notice next to the bid button, there's a little drop down arrow. If you click on that, it's going to bring up this, create a max bid. You're going to click there, and that's where you're going to put in the maximum amount that you want to spend on the horse. I'm going to pick a fairly low max here because I would love for my new folks to get in here and play around and knock me out. So I'm going to put that number in there and hit place max bid. Now I want to draw your attention to this. The computer has recognized that I've placed a max bid. It's telling me right there my maximum on the slot is $2,000, but I am still the winning bidder at $1,000. Please don't be afraid to use that maximum bidding option thinking the computer's just going to go right ahead and all in, put you in for the max. That's not the way it works. Once you place a max bid, you're basically telling the computer to bid on your behalf, right? To act in your best interest as your proxy. So the computer's job is to keep you in the winning bidder position for the lowest possible amount. Okay, so it's not just going to automatically put you in for your maximum. It's only going to raise this bid when another bidder comes along and bids against you. So from now until lot zero were to step into the ring, if one of you comes along, and you bid 1,500, it's going to put me back in at 17 and a half, right? It's not going to just automatically take me to 2,000. If nobody comes along and places an absentee bid before we go live, then I'm going to probably stay the high bidder until that horse comes in the ring and someone on the floor knocks me out. Okay, so a little bit about how that works. If you place an absentee bid on a horse, and when that horse comes in, there is an announcement or an observation made that changes the information available to you. So for example, our sale information horse comes in and his description, when I expand it, doesn't say anything about him cribbing. But when they lead him in, they're like, he grabs the wood when he eats. We're going to take any pre-existing bids out, okay? Because that's new information that you didn't have when you placed that bid that the floor bidders do have, and that's not a very level playing field. And I'm telling you that so that you aren't afraid to use that option. If you're the winning bidder, congratulations. That's fantastic. What will happen next is that Lauren, I mentioned her earlier, who works in the office, she's fabulous. She'll be giving you a call shortly after. She keeps up with things pretty, so won't be too awful long. She'll give you a call to go over pickup, payment, all of that good stuff. Speaking of pickup, of course, you can pick up Friday night. If you're going to pick up on Saturday, we do ask, please, please, please try to get there by 11 o'clock. Dwight, bless him, will stay there all night long loading horses out. And by 11 o'clock, he would very much like to go and lay down, as you can imagine. I know sometimes, and it's real easy to think, oh, it's no big deal, I can't get there till about 1 o'clock. It is a big deal if you've been up all night, okay? So please do your very best to get there by 11. If you can't, you need to let Lauren know that ahead of time. We can make arrangements for layover board. Dwight and Melody are happy to take horses home to their farm for you to pick up, or to make arrangements for you to pick up, on another day. We understand if you're out of the area, you might need a day or two to arrange transport. All of that is absolutely doable. And like I said, Lauren will be happy to take care of all of that with you. So with all that being said, I think that covers most of it. If you've made it this far and you've still got questions, I am just a phone call or a text away. Again, my name is Bridget. That number is 336-904-8903. Thank you very much. Good luck. Happy bidding. We will see you Friday night in Springfield.